2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Howard, a second chance effort. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Lets it go with a 3.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
That's good from Howard, and the assist by Curry.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the middle. Howard with the steal. Holiday against Simmons. The feed to Howard. Over Lopez. And he overshot that one, missing. The Bucks trail. Here's Giannis. Off on the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Curry can't get it to go. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. High post Lopez. Here's Middleton. Lopez rebounded by Howard. 76ers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Middleton against Green. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Curry finds Green. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Simmons on the wing. And they double up Simmons. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And, you know, this is the area where Simmons is most effective. mainly due to his size and athleticism.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
To the inside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Two on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 6. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a team.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Now here is Holiday. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Bucks trail by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Portis in the post. Scott's there. Portis kicks to Forbes. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Connaughton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Shoots. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yep, that one goes in there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Connaughton passes to Portis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Maxey. Doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Milton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the defense, no factor. which is why he simply laid it in.
Bucks trail by 6. And Connaughton has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And there's the pass to Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
Here's Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the rejection by Giannis.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Harris drives in. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is their defense. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Harris. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the paint, here's Simmons.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
And Simmons drops them both. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 10. Holiday looking over the floor. Curry against DiVincenzo. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. On the wing, Giannis. Inside.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Portis. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 8. Stolen. Now the Bucks moving it up. Connaughton passes to Tucker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's good. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Nora, and it goes down 2 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Maxey. It's deflected. Fast break, Milwaukee. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Forbes the pass to Noro. Back to Forbes. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so here is Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded close. For 3, Harris. Howard kicks to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Forbes the pass to Noro. Here's Connaughton, defended by Thibault. Pass to Portis. Back to Connaughton. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. No good with the triple. Here's Korkmaz. Can't connect from short range. Here's Connaughton. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bucks trail by 6. Scott is out there with Green. Then it's Reed. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the two-guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside Curry. Simmons on the wing. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
DiVincenzo against Curry. The pass to Simmons. They get it back. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Lopez finds Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. On the wing, Giannis. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Here's Howard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Lopez kicks to Giannis. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Passes it to Howard. Back to Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the 76ers lead by 6. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers leading by 6. That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Tips it up.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Simmons looking it over. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside, out of the Kumbo. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Look, Lopez hits them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The drive by Simmons. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. Now the 76ers with it. Harris outside. He dishes it to Simmons. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
They say misery loves company, and Both teams now suffering with injuries, but in the end, it balances out.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, they've got Curry, Green out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry finds Simmons. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
It's stolen by Capella. Lets it go from deep. It's tipped. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with possession. Up top, Simmons. Defended by Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Simmons looking it over. Here's Howard, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got his second bucket.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Young passes to Capella. Young with the ball. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Yeah, easy call.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college, and he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxi's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Okongwu's shot is good.
and this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. And he converts the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Korkmaz. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Scott. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu grabs the board. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich dishes to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Easy to forget that sometimes Gallo is 6'10", so skilled and is aggressive down there, making the D get physical with him.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City. And the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And here is Harris after Lou Williams was able to get the 3 to go. Here's Maxey, and he could not get that 1 to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He throw good, Maxey. And so he hits both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to Gallinari. There's the pass to Okongwu. That one goes. Count it. Okongwu's now got his 2nd basket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Atlanta leading by. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with Young. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint. Young outside. To the inside. Okongwu. Young passes to Okongwu. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers trail by 12. Now Capella. Young looking around. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And then for Atlanta, John Cowens comes in for Okongwu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Gallinari. Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. No good from Simmons.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Collins kicks to Young. To the middle. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Atlanta leading by 14. Collins kicks to Capella. Hunter dishes to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry brings the double. And it's Capella missing. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott, and it's Korkmaz in for Curry. And a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Now, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
And Williams, here we go. Capella, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
2 points. That one goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one fast break. Bogdanovich left side. Dishes it to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's 7 points for Clint Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Here's Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Makes it off the glass. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And Simmons slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Snell, defended by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Harris, back to Korkmaz. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trey Young, John, and that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. Young against Simmons. Young, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young outside. And it's in there. 7 points in the game.
You just can't take Trey Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
And Simmons slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Young drives in, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Collins. And Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded, and the shot is good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Maxey. Howard trying to free himself up. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Trey Young again. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Young, good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Outside Williams. And good that time. Williams has got 9.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. Passes to Maxey. Eibel with the ball. Okongwu covering. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Here's Williams. Misses from close range. The 76ers trail by 10. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Harris. Out to the wing. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 8-point game. The 9-foot shot. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. Hunter dishes to Gallinari. Now the pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Atlanta leading by 8. On the court right now for the Hawks. The Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Collins. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And it's Green missing. And now here comes Williams leading the break. He dishes it to Gallinari. Oh, good on the 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stolen by Collins. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Harris. And stolen by Simmons. The drive by Green. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Hawks shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Green. Curry comes in for Matisse Thibault. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Here's Young. From outside the arc, the offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and Capella with the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Count it, good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Collins with some nice D. Young outside. The dish to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Howard. Rebound by the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Left side Collins. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Harris from the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 11. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Good D by Howard. 1:50 left here in the fourth quarter. And Curry, here we go. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Capella and stolen by Hayes. Here's Korkmaz, and the layup's good off the glass. Korkmaz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Young dishes to Capella. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. And Herter gets it to go.
Herter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
The 76ers trail by 10. And here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
It's stolen by Harris. Here we go, one-on-one. Rejected by Young.
How about that? Trae Young with a block shot.
Kicks it out to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. And it's sent back by Howard. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Hits the front of the rim and out. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They're leading by 8. Collins wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Howard. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
Young from outside. No good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A narrow win under difficult. All right, David, great job.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stuff. And David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, even though
David Aldridge, thank you. So the next starting five. We've got Irving. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jordan. Kicks it to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. And a deep 3 from Harden. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. It's Curry with the drive. Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Howard's got the opening basket of the game for the 76ers. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Irving against Curry. From deep, Harden. Nets with the new shot clock. On the wing, Harris. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And at last, they get one to fall.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Now here's Harden. The tray. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simmons with it. Now Green defending. And Simmons slams it in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Howard. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
A shot by Harden, wide open, and the Nets miss again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
For 3, Harris, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Jordan finds Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Irving can't hit. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here is Harden. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. It's Harden with the drive. Green, the pass to Jordan. Howard with the steal. Outside, Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They need this one. Harden, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. In transition, here come the Nets. No good from Luwawu. The 76ers leading by 16. All going up court, and slam dunk by Harris.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Maxey, no good. Got it up. Unable to get that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their trump. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Irving. He's out there with Brown. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Milton. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 16. It's Brown with the drive. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And the shot goes in. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now Irving. No points in the game yet for him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Max. It's deflected. Griffin looking around. The pass to Irving. The 3. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Kyrie Irving.
How about that? A transition opportunity. Tyler Johnson with the kind of athleticism to run the floor and make the most of it.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Thibault, the pass to Scott. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Off target at the rim. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And here's Harden for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
The try by Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 12 in the game.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Harden outside. Lets it go from the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
The 3 from Harden. Claxton the pass to Harden. Another miss by Harden.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Back to Howard. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Blake Griffin. Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Harden dishes to Green. He feeds it to Jordan. He's off on that one. Good D by Howard. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 16.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the Nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Harden scanning the floor. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points. And that should do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Green. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And the shot goes down. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jeff Green.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice. But I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs. And what a valuable piece he remains.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Scott. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Up top, Curry. Passes it to Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Curry. James Harden, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And stolen by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Harris kicks to Johnson. Out to Harris. Pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Harden outside. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 8.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And on the way from Irving for 3. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Puts it up from 12. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third.
Now, really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Griffin finds Irving.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Irving. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He has really delivered at the offensive. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nets trail by 12. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. On out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Green. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 slot. And Brooklyn has possession. Back to Green. Nets passing it around. Puts it up from 15. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Curry passes to Harris. Connects on the 9-footer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Simmons on the wing. And they double up Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Philadelphia with the ball. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Nets trail by 12. Harden outside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Curry kicks to Green. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Simmons against Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Simmons against Green. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Irving with it. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Here's Irving, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Irving against Curry. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Simmons. Back to Green, and there's the feed to Howard. They double-team Howard, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And an intentional foul right there. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. And a new group in for the Nets. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Harden against Simmons. The pass to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
It's the first that'll push the lead to double digits.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And that one's good, Irving.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Curry kicks to Simmons. From deep. They get the rebound. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside Curry. Over Irving. Goes back up. And Howard with the lay-in.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So the 76ers win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the
O'er the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Buck.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Ben Simmons. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's Simmons. He dishes it to Howard. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
DiVincenzo with it, outguarded by Simmons. Harris against Middleton. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
That one goes in.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Middleton. Back to Giannis. Holiday looking over the floor. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. After Ben Simmons' miss. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Harris drives in. The rebound by Holiday.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. But when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Simmons with it. Antetokounmpo's there. And that one is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. Deep. Shot clock at 6. Holiday finds Lopez. Over Howard. It's good on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Harris passes to Howard. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Back to Giannis. Kicks to Lopez. Fires high post. Here's Giannis. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The D making that layup looks very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Lopez up top. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. 9 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Giannis. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. And we'll get going after this.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Forbes. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. And here's Maxey. Scott kicks to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. The rebound by the Bucks. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Giannis left side. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. The 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Bucks trail by 6. It's Portis, high post. Middleton on the wing. Down low. Here's Connaughton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Middleton. Goes up at the stripe. And too long on the shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. Philadelphia leading by 6. Simmons inside. Guarded by Tucker. Howard trying to free himself out. Good on the shot. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
It's Portis, high post. Back to Holiday. Tipped away and stolen by Harris. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Curry, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Holiday finds Giannis. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here we go. On the Kumbo. Nobody back.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Middleton on the wing. Reed covering. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And the rejection by Giannis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He gets that one.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
The 76ers leading by 3. Right wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Maxey. Count that one. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson, Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And a little. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 2 guard. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Middleton. The 76ers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Curry against DiVincenzo. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The 76ers also with a sub. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Curry. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like seeing Lopez play with aggression. I mean, this in turn forces the D's in.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And it's Simmons penetrating. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Now that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
The pass to Forbes. Rocket 6. To the paint. And stolen by Thybulle. And they're pushing it up. Got a hand on it.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lopez passes to Portis. And he gets it to go. Portis has got his second basket.
If this speaks to how strong Portis is, it's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Connaughton passes to Portis. The shot's good. Portis has got 6.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Simmons with it. He's got 18. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 7. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Reedy's checked in for Harris. And here's Maxey. 6 points for him. There's the dish to Reed. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
35 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Milton. Now, here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Milton. And he misses his first shot of the game. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the 76ers call time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Fires for three. Hands it from downtown.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Curry passes to Howard. They double-team Howard to the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Howard. Green's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. No good. Shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. 3-on-3. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Bounce pass, Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo against Curry. Simmons dishes to Howard. Simmons looking it over. Howard in the post. Lopez is there. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Harris. Antetokounmpo kicks to Howard. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harris passes to Curry. Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Harris. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
.158 left in the fourth. Outside, Simmons.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Pass to Middleton. Shoots the three. The shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Green taking his time here. No good from Howard.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Bucks trail by 8. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Milwaukee has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Harris. This one for 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connected.
Curry outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And the Bucks with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. And there's the pass to Lopez. They double him with Simmons. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Simmons passes to Harris. Latrey. And the 76ers get it back. The 3. Can't hit that one. So the 76ers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Curry. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the point. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. And it's Simmons penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. Simmons pulls it in. Curry is inside. Misses in close. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Young dishes to Capella. Feeds it to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Howard, good.
And the physicality of Howard completely overwhelming the defense.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here is Young. And it's Capella missing. Outside Curry. From the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Young. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And it's blocked by Simmons. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Demontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojet.
Drive. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. .119 left to play here in the first. To the left side wing. Here's Snell, guarded by Simmons. Here's Gallinari.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Missed inside. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Scott. Simmons got 13 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. The 10-footer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And Simmons drops them both. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams scanning the floor. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his second bucket.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
The drive by Simmons. Off with the layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
We've got Gallinari. Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu into the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Deflects the pass. Okongwu, that one good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Offensive rebound. Here's Simmons. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Philadelphia, Reedy's checked in for Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. And that one drops for him. Young's got 6 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Basket counts.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Count that one.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Here's Maxey. They get a hand on it. Reed kicks to Korkmaz. Lets it go from 11, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks trail by 5.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Capella. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Reed. Green comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Scooped up. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Young taking his time here. He gets it in there. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Curry against Young.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Milton. Here we go, one-on-one. Howard with it. Okongwu covering. And he makes that one. Milton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
sent back by Howard. And the basket is good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Thibault's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
And the first half comes to a close. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Some struggles for Atlanta in the first quarter. They tried to get their legs under them and establish it. And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Green. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the guard position. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he...
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Simmons inside. Working on Collins. Shots good by Simmons.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Up top, Simmons. 21 points in the game.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Young left side. Collins kicks to Young. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Collins passes to Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Here's Capella. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And then Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
And Young kicks to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
14 feet away. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herder. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
Howard. No good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's the break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And they go to the intentional foul, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herder. And it's Williams in for Young. And Okongwu slams it in.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup man.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded close. A nice shot by Reed.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Williams. Out to Gallinari. Down low. Here's Capella. Some solid defense from Reed. The 76ers trail by 4. Hilton, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Lou Williams. The Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. .29 seconds left in the third. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Capella. Reed with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
All free throws good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 76ers trail by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Williams. Hunter is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. Outside Williams. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good, Maxey.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Pass to Gallinari. Count the basket. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Gallinari against Harris. And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Over to the wing. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. It's tipped. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Tries again. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Williams attacking, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And there's Gallinari on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Maxey makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And it's Harris off the drive. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Thibault. Milton kicks to Thibault. Tries it again. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. Green is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Young with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Young, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Curry gets the bucket.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Out to the wing. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Good work there as it goes. Simmons got 31 points.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Young, good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's good.
Hey guys, you really can't say enough about Simmons. Bouncing off defenders like it's nothing on his way to the bag.
Young outside. Mr. Huerter jacks up a 3. Collins. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And there's the call on Hull. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young outside, launches a 3, can't get the 3 to fall, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 71. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Look at the pass from Hunter.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. The Philadelphia.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at center. Bangs home the trifecta. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end.
That was terrific!
My goodness! And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Harden up top, guarded by Simmons, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry outside. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Irving from deep Harden. And Simmons with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
There's the pass to Irving. Dishes it to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Curry with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The putback and staying with the play, Harris.
Yeah, you know, not normally the guy you see crashing the boards there, but Harris giving some extra effort on the rebound.
Here's Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Simmons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
On the wing, Irving. 3-pointer. Short. Kicks it out to Harden. For 3, Harris scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Here's Simmons, and he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harden has a wide-open look. And Curry pulls it down.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Green. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving. Philadelphia also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Green. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep Harden, Simmons pulls it in.
and still he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 14 points for Ben Simmons.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
From deep, Harden. The shot that time, not on target.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brown is checked in for the Nets. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz is checked in.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it's Brown on the follow.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Boy, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Thibault can't get it to go. Nets trail by 12. Griffin passes to Irving. From outside, off the mark.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Maxey, Brooklyn with the rebound. And stolen by Scott. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Howard's checked in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a deep 3 from Harden. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
I mean, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. And the 76ers also making a change. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Matisse Thibault.
Well, that jump shot's a thing of beauty coming from Harden. I think some of it is the fact that his mechanics are good, but left-handed shooters sometimes just look sweeter than right-handed shooters. Amazing how many ways he has to score.
Howard trying to free himself up. They kick it out to Green. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. To the middle, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 13. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Here's Simmons. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brown finds Irving. Takes the 13-footer, and it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Simmons. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Releases from 15. Bank shot. No good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Irving. The 76ers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Milton, guarded by Harden. Howard in the post. He's against Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Fires the 3. Harden's shot is off. And Green launches it from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Simmons. Howard is out there with Harris. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And he recovers it. Curry dishes to Simmons.
And Jordan comes to deny a shot. His size and reach give him a big advantage.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pass to Jordan. Irving looking over the floor. Back to Jordan. Howard with the steal. Green kicks to Simmons. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Irving can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Simmons left side. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
No good from Irving.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Fires the 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And Brooklyn making a change here. Chioza's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Reed comes in for Harris. And it's Jake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
The 76ers leading by 17.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
That shot off. The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Philadelphia's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Passes it to Maxey. .119 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Reed. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 17. Harden outside. It's deflected. And now Philadelphia on the break.
Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden the pass to Griffin.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Harden scanning the floor. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harden's got 14 points.
Harden is as steady as falling rain. I mean, so consistent. Beautiful shooting form, a brilliant scorer.
Here's Maxey. And it's good, 2 points. He has 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Harris doesn't go that time. Here's Korkmaz. to the wing right side. Here's Maxey. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Gioza in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Irving missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here is Harden. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. In a wide open look for Simmons. They get it back. Howard kicks to Simmons. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Harden for three. Sinks the triple.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Simmons finds Harris. Harden against Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. They kick it out to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the Nets. Tyler Johnson comes in for James Harden. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. Green dishes to Simmons. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. In transition, here come the Nets. The shot's good from Irving.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Curry against Irving. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 13. Now Irving. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Curry. Simmons trying to get open. They kick it out to Green. For three, Harris. And here's Simmons for three. At the tip, Curry on the foul. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Johnson, the pass to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Harris looking it over. Curry passes to Green. Lets it go with the three. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Green from past the arc. The pass to Harris. A three from Simmons. Simmons on the wing. Howard trying to free himself up. Outside for Simmons. Fires from deep. Takes a three. 76ers with the new shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Green with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And a wide open look for Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
30 seconds left in the game. Brown wide open. He fires. Jordan kicks to Brown. On the wing, Irving. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Another miss by Curry. Irving way outside. Can't connect.
Boy, what great agility and versatility Green has as a defender. He is constantly